So,
Okay.
so the first activity is, or you need to give an activity or a number for each of these activities, and it needs to be between 0 and 10. And 0 means there's no way I can do it, and 10 means
Okay.
no problem at all. Let's just go for it right away. So the first
Okay.
activity you need to give a number to is a full day at work.
I can probably do about 1.
Yes. And then play the cello for 3 hours.
0. Can do it. Cannot do it.
Yeah. And a 5-mile walk.
Probably about 1.5.
Yeah.
Work. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 1.
Okay.
And then dinner party for 6 hours.
0. I cannot do any social.
Yep. Yes. And then clean the house from top to bottom.
Probably 2.
Yes. All right. Okay. So the next thing is your top 3 symptoms in the last week. So what would be the worst symptom in the last week?
Dizziness, unsteady.
So dizziness, number 1, and number 2.
Pain on the side of my head.
Yeah.
Right here.
All right. And number 3.
Boy, there are so many. How do I pick one? Probably would anxiety count?
Let's stick
Or
with
one?
more like pain symptoms, or it could be, I don't know if tinnitus, for example, or pain and dizziness, tinnitus, light sensitivity, these kinds of things.
Right. Okay. No, then there will be the localized. I cannot turn my head. It's pulling me back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So pain on the side of the throat, would that be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here.
Okay. Throat like that. Okay, Jenny, so the next thing, just hang on a second here. Okay, so the next part of the symptom list are all these different symptoms. And you need to give each of them, again, a number between 0 and 10, but now 10 means it's really, really bad.
Okay.
So 10 is very, very bad. If you say 10 for headache, it means you have a lot of headache. If you say 0
Right.
for headache, you have no headache at all. And it should be some kind of average within the last 2 weeks.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah. Okay, so the first one we need a number for would be pain in the back of the head.
Oh, 8.
Yes. And pain behind the ear.
8.
Yes. And pain in the temples or over the ears.
8.
Yes. And pain in the forehead or above the eyes.
That's probably about 7.
Yes. And pain on top of the head.
8.
Yeah. And pain in the back teeth.
8.
And pain in the jaw.
About 7.
Yes. And pain in or behind the eyes.
About 7.
Yes. And sinus pain.
Oh, that's about 9. That's pretty bad right here. Yeah.
And pain inside the ear.
I want to say 8.
And clicking or popping of the ear.
I have itchy of the ear.
Itchy ears.
My ear
Okay.
itches. Yes.
Okay. Actually,
so that is.
I'll change this one because this is actually a symptom that I made specifically for somebody else. Itchy ears. Okay, itchy ears. Let's go with that one then.
Yeah, that's about 6.
Yes. And then pain in the throat, in the inside of the throat.
That's about 6.
Yeah. And then let's just, because this is going to be a special symptom for you, so pain on the side of the throat. If you have pain,
Right.
So you mentioned before, you pointed to this area, but I wouldn't, was it only when you turned the head or is it continuously?
It won't let me turn.
Yeah,
So.
okay.
Yeah, that is about 9.
Yes, all right. Then we have pain in the chest.
7.
And we have pain in the neck.
Then the back of the neck.
The back of the neck.
Oh, that's about 9.
And then pain in the base of the skull.
9.
Yes. And pain in the upper back, which would be just below the neck area.
Yeah, that's about 8.
Yes. And then we have pain between the shoulder blades.
9.
Yes.
9.
And pain in the middle of the back.
That's about 6.
And pain in the lower back.
About 6.
Yeah, okay. Do you have any issues with legs and ankles and feet and toes?
No.
No, all right. Then we have a pain on the top of the shoulder.
9.
Yes. And pain inside the shoulder or on the side of the shoulder.
Or around the arm, deltoid area, that's about 8.
Yes, exactly. And then pain. What about your arms, hands, fingers, and wrists? Do you have any discomfort or anything at all there?
Don't.
Okay.
No.
So upper arm pain 0, lower arm 0, hands, wrists 0, no feeling disturbances in hands and fingers.
No.
All right. Then the next is tinnitus, so a ringing or fuzzing sound or hissing sound. No?
I don't have any of those.
No. And then sensitivity to sounds.
No.
No. And sensitivity to light.
No.
No. And trouble swallowing or a sensation that you're not swallowing properly.
No, I don't have that.
No. Then we have watery or dry eyes.
Yes, watery eyes on this side. That's probably about, I want to say 5.
Yeah. And then we have the clicking of the jaw or mechanical issues with the jaw.
Yes, that's about 7.
And then we have nausea.
Oh, can I push this one further out a little bit, not 2 weeks, by 2 months? I want to give you a 10.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. That's the worst ever feeling.
Yeah, all right.
It's a motion sickness every day.
Yes, yes. And then dizziness and balance disturbances.
That is also bad. That's also about a 10.
Yes. And then irritation in the eyes. So this is more like in the outer part of the eye, as if you might have some impurity or like some sand or...
I don't have that.
No. And then irritation in the nose.
No.
No. And trouble turning the head.
Yes, that's about 9.
Yes. And visual disturbances.
Yes, that's about a 10 too.
And a feeling of living in jelly or a dream or in aquarium.
Yeah, I call it a cotton ball.
A cotton ball, exactly. Yeah, yes.
All the same. Yeah, that is about 9.
Yes. And then stomach problems.
No, I don't have that.
No. And then inability to concentrate.
That's about 8.
Yes. And inability to sleep or poor sleep quality.
Yes, that had dropped too before medication. That's about 7.
And stress or anxiousness.
That's about 9.
And tiredness or a lack of energy.
9.
All right. Perfect, Jenny. That was the symptom list, so I'll stop the recording.